So you've started the keto diet and you've actually been doing really great, especially since you've probably been eating foods that you prepared yourself at home, right? I mean, who hates a diet that allows you to have butter, cheese, and bacon? But sometimes cooking our own meal just isn't feasible. And when you're out and about, who wants to carry around their own Tupperware meal? No, you could still eat from most places and remain true to your keto diet. Here's our list of restaurant meal ideas to help you get started. Hey everyone, it's Ariane and this is Finding Foodtopia. While those warm and buttery Cheddar Bay biscuits may be something that we can only savor in the memories of our non-keto pasts, eating at Red Lobster can still be quite delicious. Caesar dressing at Red Lobster has 0 net carbs, while the ranch dressing and blue cheese dressing both have 2 net carbs each. So, depending on what you can spare, make the choice that's best for you. Shrimp is a good choice as long as it's not battered or fried. But be careful about your shrimp choice. The shrimp scampi comes in a savory garlic butter sauce and is a mere 3 net carbs. But the shrimp cocktail, which is much lower in fat, is actually much higher in carbohydrates, coming in at a total of 11 net carbs. That's because of the sauce, so be careful with things that might sneak their way in. Steamed lobster or crab dipped in butter is a win-win at Red Lobster. Bonefish Grill. Now, Bonefish Grill is another seafood restaurant, and as you know, it is fairly easy to have an enjoyable meal at a seafood restaurant, even if you are on a strict keto diet. Pretty much just replace that side of potatoes with a side salad and skip the bread. Incorporating seafood into a keto diet is, well, just good practice. And it's a healthier protein than most red meats, as seafood is high in omega-3 fatty acids, and for the most part, seafood has a ton of vitamins and minerals. Now, Bonefish Grill does not have a keto-specific menu, but they do have a gluten-free menu, which is a great start for a keto dieter. Some of the favorites here are the ahi tuna steak, the Atlantic salmon, the Chilean sea bass, or the rainbow trout. All of these choices are 0 net carbs. Yay! Red Robin. Now, if you saw our video about eating gluten-free at restaurants, then you would have seen that it is still pretty easy to eat at a burger place, even if you're trying to go low carb. I love plugging lettuce wraps because I actually enjoy them myself, and I've been doing it since way before keto was the thing to do. Wrapping your burgers or sandwiches in lettuce still gives you the feeling of eating a sandwich rather than a salad for the mere fact that you can pick it up, hold on to it, and take a bite. Plus, the lettuce gives it that nice extra crunch. In addition to the lettuce wrap sandwiches, there are some nice salad options at Red Robin as well. Again, just make sure that you are careful when choosing your dressing. Applebees. Now, we've all known about Applebees for years and years and years. They're right on par with places like TGI Fridays and Chili's Grill and Bar. Sit-down restaurants such as these typically keep their menus pretty extensive, so it's easy to customize a dinner that would fit right in with your keto diet plan and keep your carbohydrate intake on the low side. About the salad, we know the rules. Skip the croutons and be careful with the dressing that we choose. But at Applebee's, they have a really healthy selection of very low-carb dressings. For instance, their lemon olive oil vinaigrette has 0 net carbs, while their blue cheese dressing, ranch dressing, garlic Caesar dressing, and Mexi ranch dressing all have a mere 3 net carbs. That's pretty good, especially if you add a serving of protein to that salad. That sounds like a pretty yummy meal to me. In addition to salads, Applebee's offers baby back ribs with no sauce that are 0 net carbs. Of course, the grilled chicken is 0 net carbs as well. The sirloin steak, bourbon street steak, and whiskey bacon burger are all 1 carb, as long as you remember to order them bunless. And if you want to walk on the wild side and you have the carbs to spare, the shrimp and Parmesan sirloin has only 4 net carbs. Add to that a side of healthy vegetables, and I think you have yourself a pretty phenomenal meal. Olive Garden. I know, Olive Garden is an Italian-American restaurant. Their dishes are going to consist mainly of pasta and bread. It's easy enough to say to get your burger wrapped in lettuce, but should we get our spaghetti alla bolognese wrapped in lettuce too? Okay, I know that would not be Foodtopia. but Olive Garden shouldn't be completely discarded. They did add to their menu zucchini noodles or zoodles back in 2019. Currently and unfortunately, finding zoodles in the Olive Garden menu depends on your location. So if friends or family want to go out to eat at Olive Garden, I would think it's best to call that restaurant ahead of time to see if they offer zoodles if you are trying to stay good on your keto diet. However, if they do offer zucchini noodles, that's a complete game changer. Now we can enjoy pasta again, or at least try to trick our minds into thinking we're enjoying pasta. Even if they don't offer zoodles, there are still a couple of Olive Garden menu items that are still low in carbs. Again, there's that salad without the croutons, of course. They also have the zuppa toscana, which is kind of like a kale and meatball soup. Some very tasty herb-grilled salmon, sausages, or shrimp can add to that list as well. As always, just pair it with the correct choice of sides. By now, you guys know how to do this keto thing. P.F. Chang's. Now you're probably wondering, what is a Chinese restaurant doing on a keto-friendly list of places to go? They don't have zoodles. I know that the majority of Chinese food are made with noodles, wonton skin, or based in a rich sauce that probably has more carbs than we can afford to eat in one sitting. But hear me out. There may be hope for keto dieters at a Chinese fast food restaurant. One low-carb meal might start with a cup of egg drop soup, followed with P.F. Chang's tuna tataki without the wontons, and finished off with the Asian grilled Norwegian salad. Another pretty decent option for the main course would be their Singapore black pepper chicken or the beef with broccoli. Skip the rice and keep those carbohydrates low. Zaxbys. This is where places like Zaxbys and Chick-fil-A differ from places like KFC and Popeyes. Zaxbys and Chick-fil-A offer chicken that is neither breaded nor fried in an effort to better fit the dietary needs of their customers. Zaxby's, a southern chicken chain established in 1990 by Zach McElroy and Tony Townley, currently have over 900 locations in the United States and currently worth over $1 billion. People like Zaxby's for their superior quality chicken and their offerings of sides and sauces. This is another one of those restaurants where your options are pretty much to go bunless or to have a salad. But I would not discount eating at Zaxby's just yet. The flavor profile is good enough to continue eating there, even on a ketogenic diet. If you've tried the grilled chicken at Zaxby's, leave us a comment below and tell us what you thought about it. On the border. Now, Tex-Mex food is an interesting one. If you watched the gluten-free video, then you will see that I praised Chipotle for having so many gluten-free options for their customers. But those options still included rice and corn-based products, because you can eat that even if you're going gluten-free. That's not the case when you're on a keto diet, but it doesn't necessarily make eating at a Tex-Mex restaurant difficult. It just means that we can enjoy some of our favorites like chips and salsa or nice crispy flautas. Some of our viewers have reported that they still did enjoy things like guacamole and salsa by simply eating them with a spoon or dipping things like cucumber into them and enjoying them that way. Well, I don't know. Let me know in the comments below what you think about that. So for now, my 2 recommendations for a meal at On the Border will include either a taco salad or some sort of sizzling grilled fajita. Now, it may seem like you can only choose between 2 meals, but that's actually not the case because On the Border has low-carb bowls that can be filled with several different types of protein and a wide range of veggies. And that's the same with all of their fajitas. Remember, you can still enjoy toppings such as sour cream, guacamole, salsa, and cheese. So if you are on the keto diet, a visit to On the Border would be quite fulfilling. Famous Dave's. On a keto-friendly diet, you should probably stay away from barbecue sauce, but that does not have to mean that you have to stay away from barbecue in general. Meat cooked on a grill without sauce is generally no carbs. So here is a typical meal that you can have at Famous Dave's while still remaining true to your keto diet. Start with an appetizer of traditional buffalo wings. Make sure that you order the traditional bone-in wings, as the boneless variety may be battered and fried, adding on those additional unwanted carbohydrates. Next, enjoy a Caesar salad or a side salad. As always, remember to hold those croutons and make a good choice regarding the dressing. Probably best to get the dressing on the side. For your entree, you might enjoy some Famous Dave's St. Louis ribs. As long as you get them naked, then it only has 1 carb. Additionally, The roast chicken and the cedar plank salmon are good options as well. Make a good choice on your sides and skip that piece of cornbread, and you will be enjoying a very satisfying keto-friendly meal. If you are on the keto diet and have some restaurant recommendations, please leave them in the comments below. We'd love to know where you go and what you like to enjoy when you're out, while still remaining true to your keto diet. Thanks for watching this video, and if you like what you saw, please make sure to give us a great big thumbs up and subscribe. We have many more videos coming, and together we'll continue finding our foodtopia. God bless you guys.